Hi everyone, I'm Max from the Max team and I am with Kanapesh tonight, why you?
Hey, I'm fine. What about you guys? What about you, Max? It's been a while.
Yeah. The last time we met was in Max Line 4. You
Yep.
remember it? It was
Yeah, I do
one
remember.
month ago, I guess. 1 month and a half, maybe? Yeah, 1 month and a
Yeah.
half.
Yeah, it
And
was
it
about
was.
that time ago.
Yes. And now we're here for this round 5 of the Max Open Cup 9. And we have the new expansion involved in this tournament now. So, what do you think about the new expansion, the new class, the new everything?
I like the design of Death Knight. I think it would be cool if it wasn't terrible, and I can't wait to see the next Balin patch so we don't have to play against Boon Priest, Rogue, and, Guff Druid for another 3 months. Besides, I'm really just happy whenever they release something new. I think they put a lot
Hmm.
of work into it, and yeah, it's a bit of a shame that we have to wait for so long before we can eventually enjoy it.
Now,
But yeah, good.
did I listen? Read well. Um, Reading that the next patch will be released on Tuesday. Tuesday, maybe the 20th, thing like
That
that.
would not be surprising. I think I haven't seen that tweet, but what I know is that they didn't want to release it before Worlds, which
Yeah.
makes complete sense. And that there could be trouble because you have Christmas and everything next week.
Mm.
So, or I mean, like people are going to be on holiday anyway. So, if
Yeah.
it's Tuesday, I'm a happy moron, but I cannot tell you if it's going to be
Not
the
sure
case.
about that. Not sure.
Yeah.
We'll see. But for now, we are about to check the match. Tonight we'll have Plastic from Italy,
Italy. Yeah.
versus Mechnificant from Netherlands, and then we'll have Donkey from Croatia versus wiRer from the Max team and Luxembourg. So now we jump to the lineups, starting with Plastic. You want to know that his Rogue has been banned, so he's bringing a Demon Hunter, a Druid, a Priest, and a banned Rogue. So now everything is new because of the new expansion. What do you think about the lineup?
I'm trying to count the new cards, and there are quite a few of them actually. We have a updated version of what used to be Draco Rogue and is now called Coca-Cola Rogue because of the concoction
Mm-hmm.
bit that has been added to it. Pretty standard stuff overall. He's been following the same call as I and many others did for this round with Rogue, Priest, and Quest Demon Hunter. Very solid decks that can kill you on turn 6 or earlier, and then Ram Druid is a very, very solid fourth with the inclusion of a new combo, and he's not playing just any Ram Druid, because if you look closely enough, you will find that he has Due Process and a couple of Watch Posts to try and sneak out a win against those people who do not like to be overdrawn. So
Mm-hmm.
solid stuff, new stuff, original stuff, mixed bag, and I think it's going to be great.
Great. Yeah, and we have Priest here. If you like Priest and Rogue tonight, you may be upset to know to learn that both Rogues and Priests will be banned on both first and second match. But we'll have one Priest in this lineup from Plastic. We are about to see Magnificent Swan here, there. It will be a paladin. What is that? I don't remember the
You'll,
name of the Death Knight. Death Knight. A
oh yeah.
priest and a rogue, and it's the priest that's been banned. So if you want to see the rogue, it's this one. You will see. Okay, what about the paladin? Is paladin good enough now in the new meta?
Someone is bringing it to Worlds this weekend, so I assume it's got some amount of power level to it, and it actually makes sense because people have included a new card which is called the Blood Crusader. Now, if you don't know what the Blood Crusader does, it allows you to play the Countess for health instead of mana as early as turn
Mm-hmm.
5 when you have the coin, or maybe later if you don't, but either way, it's a good power up. The archetype has been given a lot of really nice tools to go on the board early, snowball, deal damage, decent stuff overall. And next to this paladin, as you mentioned, there is a triple blood Death Knight. So
Mm-hmm.
basically a control deck with tools such as Theotard, Mutinous, and the Patchwork, which are used to try and counter some of those alternative win conditions that people have been playing lately. But we've seen Death Knight struggle lately. I don't know if he's bringing it as a counter to something, such as maybe Priest or
Mm-hmm.
Rogue, but I would love to see it work. We haven't seen it work a lot these days, so yep, again, kind of happy that there's that, and I'm waiting to see it.
Yeah, and we have to remember that this tournament is in LHS format.
Yep.
So you want to have some classes to counter your opponent. Okay, and then we'll have this rogue. Which version is that? Yeah, with Draka and everything. As you know
Yeah.
the rogue. The-
Yeah, you know the rogue. There's a lot of cheap stuff in there. You can see he added the double backstab with
mm,
the Van Cliff and the War Master, so it's like the most Edwin Venkley friendly build
yeah.
possible, I would say, except maybe for the one sprint, but who knows when they draw the sprint, right?
mm.
Um, yeah, not much more to say about the rogue, really.
Okay, we're about to start. We have Plastiik at the top of your screen and Mechnificant at the bottom of your screen. You know why? Kanapesh, because they cannot be both at the bottom.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, I was actually looking for a thoughtful reply, but there's none of that, right? It was just a joke.
yes. Okay, Magnificent. Yeah. It's okay. You can start. Good luck. And his opponent, Plastiik. Is it? Yeah. Okay. I'm just setting the comments. So
Yep.
you can use the top command to chair Plastiik and the bottom command chair Magnificent.
I'm trying to look at the lineups to see if there's any natural advantage to either of them. Really? I think it's going to be a close series, Max, because lineups look very similar on paper due to there being Rogue and Boon Priest and then like some sort of aggros and sort of anti-aggro decks on both sides. Just different archetypes, but nothing very cutting in there. So,
And do you know
difficult to
that
spoil.
now we'll have the left and right comments as well?
Oh, wait, is that for casters?
Yes.
Am I on the left or on the right?
You're on the right.
All right. So, guys, if you want to have luck in your life, have you heard that pressing top, is it top? No, it's
No, it's
exclamation mark
exclamation mark.
right is going to give me power so I can give you luck. Think about it, please.
Yes, you have to do that. Okay, preparing to battle a friend. I guess this friend can be the opponent of tonight. Plastiik versus Mechnificant. Doing battle with a friend. Starting, starting.
Meep meep. Let's go. Spectating Mechnificant first because he's on the bottom. Then we're going to be clicking Plastic.
And we are now with Kanapesh, aka the Californian guy.
Nope. Oh,
Okay,
okay. So
blessed.
the open is very interesting on Magnificent's side. I would have thought that the Death Knight was there as a counter to something, but I don't know if it's because he's calculated that there was no particular order for him to use this Death Knight properly, or if maybe that was his only chains to make it good, but
Mm.
he's not countering anything. He's opening right up with it.
Yeah. But if he wins, he will counter something.
Yep. And you can see the no muncher on the left side of the hand already showing that at some point on turn 6, if Mechnificant is not dead, he's going to be able to start pushing damage, leeching life from his opponent, and apply pressure. But you know this Demon Hunter, Max. You know that it's going to kill
Yeah.
quickly.
This quest Demon Hunter is back in a while as well.
Yep. It's
Okay.
been a
Oh,
while. We used to see it with Il'gynoth, now we have Jace, but it's really just the same old story. Draw cards, reduce their cost, and kill people with damage from your hand. Is he gonna complete the quest right now? He is, right?
Plastiik.
Yep.
Okay.
You can see he
Okay.
already has
Trading.
the location and the 5-mana relic ready to go next turn, and Mechnificant with his control hands. What's he gonna do about it?
Gonna defrost. Draw a card.
Yep.
Get that.
Flip forward.
Okay.
You pick the damage here, I suppose.
As your opponent only has 30 life at the start of the game, and you have 40, yes, I guess you want to kill him as soon as possible.
Yeah, it looks like a plan here. You could buff your hand to try and make your minions more resilient. I guess the no muncher is going to do more damage as well, but do you pass on 6 damage? Also, when would you play the weapon? I guess turn 5. Yeah, you don't have a turn 5. You could draw something better, in which case you want to play it, but if you don't, you're just happy to slam the weapon, I suppose. Plastiik, not quite. Yeah, okay, he could not do the double relic this turn. I was lying to you guys the last turn. I thought something would be reduced, but either way, he is setting up for it. He's got 1 mana relic to go and juice up this bigger relic. He did find a better play than just weapon from the top of his deck, so as we said, he's just playing it, and Plastiik is going to go for the hype train.
Okay. What is that man first? With a lifesteal. Okay, so drawing and reducing twice.
0 mana allocation as well. You reduce the Fel Barrage, which is probably the best reduction you can get, along with the spell power, and you're setting up for more draw on the following turn.
And the no muncher is here. And golden.
Is here. Yes, and golden, and pushing damage. Like, this thing's got charge, Max.
Yeah.
And next turn, we have also the patchwork to try and, punish some of Plastiik's, how do you say that? Slowness? Like, he's taking his time, he's chilling, drawing cards, playing for fun by himself. But at some point, if you don't draw the spell power, you can't quite kill the board. You're gonna need those guild traders and arcanists if you want to kill people. Especially on the board, because, you're in danger right now, not tomorrow, now.
Yeah, that's what happens when you play only 30 cards deck at 40.
Yeah, but do you know what else happens when you play 30 cards, Max?
Your cards are very close to you.
Exactly, so there goes again the double relic of dimensions, drawing the spell power, drawing the draw, drawing the damage, drawing everything. And Mechnificant doesn't have board anymore. He's got a no muncher, which we will see die before the end of this turn, and a game to finish.
Okay, thinking, and we see that Jace is already here.
Yep.
Okay, 277.
Okay. Yep. Oh, he got the Jace!
Jace is not here anymore.
Kurtrus would have been a terrible pick, but he got the right thing. He got the Jace. That means that now Plastiik has to do 40 damage from his hand without ever replaying anything. That is insane.
Yeah, but it still has the board now with the Cutters, the 7/7, and we still have spells to draw. But the fatigue is almost here. 3 cards left. Okay, with that. The corpse to discover a blood rune card.
Yep, as long as this Kurtrus and the 7/7 die, I suppose you could go pretty much any way you want. No Muncher is a very, very solid pick for him right now. He does already have double Soul Stealer, so he's not afraid of board anymore, right? Like there's only the 3-mana Relic left. You want to be as aggressive and as disruptive as possible, so I kind of like what he's doing here. And Plastiik, I'm a little bit worried because he doesn't have any reductions left. Wait, no, he played the Kurtrus, so he does have the reductions, but he doesn't have any way to replay anything. Everything must be done from the hand.
Yep.
Gladly enough, we have kept the resources to keep pushing damage. Do we have enough? Seems it's going to be enough.
Yes.
It
Okay.
is going to be enough.
Who needs Jace? Who needs Jace?
Well, it's turn 8, right?
Yeah.
It's turn 8, so it was Jace's turn, except there was no Jace.
So the Death Knight is already out. Okay, it was the only one we'll have tonight. Okay.
Yeah. And probably you will have for the rest of this week as well, because there's none at the World Championship. Cool. I hope you enjoyed that time.
You cannot ban it. Okay,
yeah,
don't bring
that's
it.
Right. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. Also, you noticed here just how ridiculously high the damage that a Demon Hunter can pull off in a single turn. Like, I was not even close to seeing it. 40 damage in a single turn. Who does that without Jace? Well, apparently Plastiik did, and it was not even hard. Anyway, going for board with this Paladin. Paladin has bubbles. Bubbles are annoying to clear for Demon Hunters, so I guess that's the reasoning behind it. Plastiik probably wants to wait for another turn before he plays Division. This way he can complete the quest in the same turn. He draws the Relic of Dimension, which is great for the mid game. And Mechnificent is
ready.
Yeah, he's already setting up for the 5. Is it turn 5 Countess that we talked about?
May, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Second, I think.
First step, the quest.
Yep, taking it slow, drawing, setting things up. We take the clears one by one because Mechnificant is only playing his minions one by one anyway, but Mechnificant is also setting up. Not just, playing threat after threat. He's accumulating resources that are going to be a pretty big problem at some point for Plastiik.
Okay. We have the both light rays, and we're about to cast the carrier roam, I guess. Oh no,
Yeah, I think that there is a line of play where your best possible plan, the best thing you ever can do, is to play the light ray and the countess in the same turn. This way your opponent has no choice but to clear everything. And then on your 6 mana turn, you can play all 3 invitations and do it just again, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to be able to do it here, though, because he only has... I think the light rays are going to be 1 mana, right, at the end of it. But I don't know if he's going to wait for another turn just to do that. Probably not.
And we have Elben Lady on the chat. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you, Elben Lady. 19th month in a row.
Yeah,
19th.
that is a lot of moths. And I need to say, what Plastic did is also a lot of courage and a lot of insight because he knows, right? He must know that by turn 5 he might already be in trouble and
Hmm.
needing to clear stuff. So he's investing the mana necessary to have the spell power when he wants to clear. He hasn't got any clears left in his hand. That did cost him quite a lot, but he's got the draw to make up for it. So, okay, Mechnificant does take the trade before he does the big turn. Is he going to play the light trees now, or is he going to wait for the Countess?
Hmm. Are you thinking about using the coin now?
He can't play both, right? It's only one if he does it.
Yeah. Oh,
Or is it not? No, he reduces their
okay.
cost. Yeah, okay, he's just giving it a
Okay,
bubble.
okay.
That makes sense.
I was about to say that the Demon Hunter running out of cards, but it's Demon Hunter, as you know.
Yeah, it never does run out of cards, right? Okay. Again, reducing the cost of the spell barrage is going to be great. There is another Relic of Dimensions, but we haven't drawn the location yet, so could end up being a problem, especially if we do not get to our AoE clears.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, right now? Wow, this is
Okay.
looking like a Paladin game now. Wow.
Okay. You are 14,
Plastic plays
and
so fast.
and everything is on the board now. The all-in Magnificent.
Yeah, he
Okay.
clearly put everything he got into this last turn. He's ready to do more in the following turn, but that was definitely not a conservative play on his part. We have a Guild Trader yet again,
Mm.
but is that gonna do it? I don't
Okay.
know. I feel like we have passed on the possibility
Oh,
of Relic of
okay.
Dimensions very fast in this turn.
Well,
Maybe there was no
that
choice.
one, and then Ferber. Okay, so it's, as you
It's
said,
lethal.
Divine Shield, Vine Shield. Sorry. Okay, so it's 1-1, and we will keep seeing this Paladin. You
Yep.
will like
Yeah.
it. Like it. Refreshing.
It was enjoyable, right? Like, I
Yeah.
haven't seen a lot of that Paladin, but what I just saw here, I kind of enjoyed. A lot of new stuff going on for once.
I cannot find eternal rest,
Oh,
and neither will
here's
you.
the priest now. Do you
Priest is
think
here.
Paladin has a shot?
Hmm. Has to be so quick. So quick, because when we see that we already have the health, the priest, and the, oh, he doesn't keep it. Okay. Okay. So you have to draw it now.
I think he doesn't have equality in this deck either, so
Hmm.
there's really no plan that I can think of that beats this deck whenever it goes off. So let me check the list again. Maybe is there um there's no RNG either. Like you can't discover anything. There's the Katori if you want to double up on some of the buffs, but
But he could have banned the priest, and it chose to ban the rogue instead.
yeah,
So
yeah.
we'll see.
I think the rogue is kind of like the same thing. It's just worse, but it's the same idea. You can't really play for board against that deck. It doesn't work too good. So it does make a lot of sense that he chose not to play against the rogue and left the priest open. But I think what does he have left after this? Is it rogue?
After that, yeah, the rogue after the paladin.
Yeah, okay, that's the rogue after the paladin, and he has not that many potions. In fact, he only has the potion belt, so there's not a lot of deadly shots or ways to clear big minions. So I think he's really hoping that this early aggression he's putting up is going to go
Mm-hmm.
through and carry him through the end of the game.
Okay. Regent Elemental is here now.
Not slamming it. Could slam it.
Oh, okay.
Chooses
draw.
to keep in.
A one draw.
Did he play? Did he play an elemental before this game?
Don't think so.
Right. Because I thought people just recently they love to play the elemental for 2 mana, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, at some point you just draw the 1 mana spell, and it's like he never played it.
Mm.
I mean, you never lost it, but apparently he's not really concerned about playing for the board just yet. It's safe enough. Well, maybe you can wait. Yeah, okay. So maybe the reasoning here is that you want to wait for the elemental to be played along with the
A red sun rising.
power word shield. Is that the reason? Oh, I think it was playable.
Okay, already 12 here for the priest. And you have the second Regent Elemental. Oh. What do you
Maybe
do with that?
I guess, yeah, okay, so he's gonna do the turn I thought he was gonna do last turn, except he's gonna have... Wait. He doesn't want to play shield this turn? I mean the power? Because I thought he wanted to play the seal, so it gives him a bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, slight misorder here, but I don't think it changes much of anything because he doesn't have 1 mana left, right? I mean, he
Okay,
doesn't have
it
any 1
seems to
mana
be
left.
dead.
Yep, and he's dead. He's dead. Mechnificant has gone through the priest. The
Yeah.
terrifying matchup. The nightmare. It's gone. It's Christmas time. Let's go. What just
Okay,
happened?
so now you just have the druid to counter this paladin and then the rogue. So it's 2-1 now for Mechnificant. I have to give the next players the information.
So, we have Paladin and Rogue versus Druid, right?
Yeah.
And it starts with Paladin versus Druid.
Paladin versus.
So it's the most aggressive deck versus the deck that's notorious for being the least good at beating it. Wow. That's gonna be a series again. Oh, but look at this hand though. No 1-drops, no 2-drops. Okay, due process. That is interesting because you typically don't want to give them cards, but I guess you need yours as well. Oh, and this hand from Plastiik. Holy moly. Double Devour Brennan Zola. Come on. I mean, don't we have ramp in this deck? I think I would have taken Theotar over Bran. I mean, not Theotar, Renathal. And that says a lot. Yeah, due process though, giving you more cards than usual. Maybe we play... He doesn't want to play the Bran because of the buff that might be in the hand. That makes sense. I was expecting guidance of Bran, but the buff is a problem.
Okay. I have a 6-1. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to keep pushing hero powers to your minions, you might as well beef them up. Hold on. Is this druid can have more than 30 health by turn 5 and not be worried about anything? Is my understanding correct? Yeah.
Prefers to have the carrier room here. Need to get the infuse on this buffet vegan. Okay.
Ooh.
Full.
I mean, imagine being an aggro deck and not having the space in your hand to draw another card at the beginning of your turn. This game is such nonsense. I mean, I was surprised with the previous game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but something happened and the bad matchup became good for some time, and it was good and it was long enough to win the game. And it feels like the opposite is happening here. Like the good matchup is becoming terrible. Are we gonna win this game, Mechnificant? Come on. How are we gonna draw the aggression? I mean, I guess with the Blood Knight, you are gonna win in the end, right? Maybe you're trying to make suspense of nothing, but look at this hand from
Okay.
Plastic. The juice
More
is there.
armor. Okay. Drawing and drawing.
Here it goes.
Okay. The contest is here.
Yep.
But only 2 invitations in end.
Oh, and I don't think the Devour is gonna be... Is it infused? No. It's far from infused. If it was infused, it would have been fun, but it's not even... No. Paladin, dude.
More armor.
Yeah, that's right. You don't have anything close to control of the board here, and it looks like it's gonna be a problem very soon, but you also have like, what, 50 health to work with? Maybe that buys you a turn. Maybe
Mhm.
that turn wins you the game. Maybe that game wins you the match. Who knows? Like, anything can still happen. Okay, no, that's just too much, right? Like the Katori doubles the hold the bridge.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
And Seal of
Blood
Blood.
as well. Huh. I'm actually curious why you didn't play the invitation first. I thought you wanted cards like Savara to get more of those really sweet buffs
Mhm.
that you just
Oh,
played.
Lyra.
That as well, yeah, that would have been great.
It's a priest card.
It's, you know, it's got some yellow, but it's got white, so
So,
probably
could it be? Lady Najaba, maybe?
you don't play Fire, Frost, or Arcane. I don't even know what we're thinking about.
Okay.
What?
Oh, it's a 5/5.
Never
That
mind.
is
Yeah,
not that bad.
that's right. I really thought it was going to be Lyra, but
And
I
with
was wrong.
5 steel. Run!
Okay, Bran and Nubrocan, let's go. Let's try and do things now. We have... Oh, what am I saying? You know, it's game. So concerned with the board, I didn't even realize he had lethal in his hand. Plastiik has been assembling this combo turn after turn, and here it is. From a 2-mana guidance that picks an 8/8 or 7/7 for 8, whatever it is, to a guffed up deck to a combo, despite there being huge amounts of stats on the board. This is it. The Druid is going to flip the series around, and Mechnificant is going to have to play Rogue now.
Choo 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 choo.
Yeah.
Choo 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 choo. Bran is everywhere.
It is. It
Okay.
is, and there's no way, right? Hold on.
Could have this.
Uh,
But now, so it's 2/2.
Hold on. We could have played the 0-mana Raj guy, taken the Bran, and try to discover 2 spells so we have Equality Consecration. Am I right?
Hmm.
Did you have the mana for this? 6, 8? You had the mana. Huh, I'm a bit surprised here. Anyway, Druid doing Druid things. Spectacular. That was a spectacular game. And, you know, what I said was going to happen almost happened. Like, the good matchup became terrible. And then it became good again at the last moment. And that is the effect of caster vision. Or tunnel
Yeah.
vision. Whatever you call that. It's vision. What's your vision about this game now?
We have a vision. Okay, so we're trading the cutlass. We have the coin on the Magnificent side.
We do. And I don't
And the
think, like,
graveyard.
I didn't complain much when we gave an aggro deck due process, right? Because, I mean, it worked out. But Rogue, that's quite dangerous.
And now Theota is 6 mana. I guess next month it will be 7 mana. And in April it will be 8 mana.
Huh. That makes sense, because I think it's been nerfed. No, not twice. It was never 4 mana.
Yeah, it was 4 mana.
At the beginning? Was it? Okay, yeah. So, we can hope at some point it's gonna cost 11 mana, so we don't have to think about this card anymore, but...
Okay, drawing, scribbling, stenographers.
Yeah. You're making board, you don't have Draka, you only have one location, but can you guess, without looking, what stats this monster is gonna have? I can tell you
It
they're
will
gonna
be
be
14-14.
Did you click? I say it's 18.
Okay.
Did you check?
Sure. No.
Okay. I'm afraid 18 might even be too little.
Yeah.
I
it
don't
was
know.
14.
Oh, it's 17!
Oh.
Yeah, he missed the backstab. It should have been 18.
Yeah. Yeah, with the backstab and the 2 coins. A bit better.
I'm putting as much bad faith as I can to justify not having been exactly correct. What a shame.
Okay, well, 2-2 here. The final match. The final, not match, what is it? The final game is match.
Yo.
And what is Moonbeam twice.
Oh, boom.
Impressive.
That was massive.
Okay, Ocean Bell. Oh, preparation.
Wait, are they
Oh,
both...
Frostbite. Oh.
Are both these players X2? Like, are they 2-2 or 3-2?
Oh, I have to
2-2.
check.
I see Plastiik is... Okay, they're both X2. So if they lose this game, like whoever loses this game is 100% out from the top 16. So it is an important game.
Yes.
It is a... It has been quite the clown fiesta of a match, right? It's been fast, but so much happened. But this game right here, with the very bad start that it is for Plastiik, we must emphasize how much of a roller coaster it must be now for Plastiik to stay in the Max Open Cup.
Yeah. So, what can it do with this board? It has 8 mana. 8 mana is a lot. But can you do with 9 with the coin?
Yeah, we're a druid. Let's find something a druid can do for 8 mana. Scale of Onyxia does 14 damage, so the 17-17 that has been played on turn 3 with the stealth, not dead on board. That's not good news. If you play Guff, you're also dead on board, but maybe Planted Evidence. I know, I have the play. You do this, you get Planted Evidence, and then you go coin, and you play Incarcerate, and you put that 17-17 to sleep. Ah, I didn't find it. What a shame.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a 3-2 for Mechnificant here, where I'm gonna check if we can have the players for a little interview.
That was so quick. 13
yeah,
minutes. 5
thanks
games.
for
Wow.
the games. Are you okay for a little interview on Discord? Okay, Magnificent. Plastiik is saying, if you want to, but you can be in the interview. Good night. Okay, we won't have Plastiik. He has to go. No
Sure.
problem. And maybe we'll have Mechnificant. I'm gonna add him to the more. Just a second. Okay.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
seeing the cam here. He was so hyped about last game. That's so good to see.
Okay. Yeah. I have to add the guy. Mechnificant. Yeah. Okay. Are you here?
I'm here.
Yeah, but I guess it's not. I'm not sure is answering.
I'm not sure you.
Yeah.
I think it's
Not
just.
chosen. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
try again. Mechnificant. Create a private group. I have to
made another
call.
group.
Yeah, I have to call you from there. So just a second.
Sure. Sure.
Just a second. Okay, I'm calling here. Okay, are you back, Kanapesh?
I am.
Okay, can you turn the camera on, please?
Sure.
Thank you. And Mechnificant, are you here? Cannot hear. Yes, yes, we can hear you. How are you?
Good. Still a bit shaky because it was close, but it's
Yes,
good.
very close and very fast. Thank you for the games and Gigi for this win. So, what about this new expansion and the new class, the Death Knight you tried and you opened with this class? What about all of this?
Do you want an honest answer or one that makes me look smart?
The
Because
honest one.
Okay, the honest one. The honest one is that I just submitted too early and I wouldn't have brought that night if I submitted a bit later. So I actually like the lineup my opponent brought, and it would be the one that I would bring if I had submitted later. So I gotta give that to him.
Even the paladin, you wouldn't keep it.
No, the paladin was also kind of a mistake.
Okay.
I
Okay.
thought the paladin looked really good, and have you checked the world's lineups?
No, I have not yet. No.
Okay, so you may or may not be pleased to see that someone, I think from China, I'm not sure about that, brought a paladin very similar to yours.
Okay.
Another pure paladin, aggro stuff. Yeah, should be
To be
fine.
fair, if I gotta give a shout out, it's to Akoyo from our Benelux community because he's kind of the pure paladin guy, and I copied his list, so it's kind of to him.
Could you say his name again?
Aikoyo. He's from
Aikoyo.
Octane.
All
He's
right.
also a really good player.
Good. Okay, so I'm checking your ranking now on this Max Open Cup 9 after this win.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
a
3-2 now, so I still gotta
good.
keep winning. Otherwise, no chance. But we're trying.
Yeah, you are. You will. I guess. Yeah, 3-2, 21 now, and it's not over yet. So maybe you can make it. Good.
For sure.
Okay.
No, the real question is, will you make it?
Do you want to make it? Do
Three
you want
more
to...
wins, 0 losses. It's kind of unlikely, but I'm gonna give it a shot.
Hey, you've made the 3 wins. It's all about doing it again. You can do
Yeah,
it,
that's
mate.
true.
Do it.
Yeah. I guess it's only two more rounds. Only
It's 7 rounds?
7. I guess if it's not, I guess we will. I'm gonna check.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Max, to be honest, if you make it 2 rounds.
Yes, I understand. So okay, good luck for next week, and
Yeah.
don't forget to bring a new lineup if you don't like this one.
Will do. Thanks for casting.
Okay, see you.
Have a nice evening.
Okay.
Okay, so
I have a question
uh,
for you, Max.
yeah, tell me.
Is it the moment that the last series was so fast that the players have been told to come by around 10 and we
No,
have
no, yeah,
to
they're ready because at
Okay.
the moment the one of the first series player hit 2 points, so
Mm,
I'm warning the next players to
awesome.
to be to get ready. So now we'll have Donkey here. So where
Hmm.
is it? Donkey from Croatia, and then we'll have wiRer from the Max team. Do you know the Max team?
Yeah, I heard what are they? Champions? Is that what they are now?
Thank
Team
you.
champions from the house
Yeah,
rivalries?
us rivalries. We won this finally.
Congratulations.
It was,
Yeah.
I guess, 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Just won this.
You're
Yeah.
now sitting on Exalti's throne. Huh.
Yes. You were sitting on our throne, but early.
Yeah. That's what they say.
So, okay, we're checking now the lineup from Donkey, bringing a mage, a priest, a rogue, and a shaman. What is? Okay,
Well,
shaman.
I can talk to you a little bit about the shaman if you want.
Tell me.
It is, I think, Jembra's creation, right? Like he loves
Mhm.
playing shaman. Maybe he made it with wiRer because we know wiRer loves
Yeah.
shaman as well, but I'm not going to elaborate on that. I have zero idea. What I do know is that do you know Tortue?
Yes, I know him
Good.
very well, Elliot.
Yeah, exactly. Good friend of mine. He's got a story with this deck. So he hasn't played a lot too much recently, but when he had to submit a lineup, he didn't
Mhm.
know what fourth deck he would bring, so he just queued that because, he played that throughout the day. And he told us it was the new best deck in the game. So I want to give this a shout out and say, Donkey, he's got it. He's going to win the
Okay.
series.
Okay, we see that because we when I say we, it means me. We
Yeah.
want Wire to win this because you know.
Okay.
So what
This
about
is
the big spell mate? Oh, I forgot to take to forgot to tell about the bans. So
Yep.
the priest has been banned here. So only the mage, the rogue, and the shaman. What what happened? I just hit the first card of the big spell mage, and what did that? Pelican diver.
Mm-hmm.
What happened back 2 years ago? Okay.
Actually, Pelican Diver has been included in most big spell mage decks since the archetype has come back with the Drakefire amulets. But you've got to say, you're right. Big spell mage has not seen lots of play since the beginning of this expansion, and especially without Ranafall. I'm quite surprised to see no Ranafall.
Hmm.
There is, though, the inclusion of a new spell called Arcane Defenders, which I thought was terrible, but has been included in this archetype,
Hmm.
so we might see some 5/6 taunts that cannot be targeted in this
Mm-hmm.
game. And yep, same old recipe: hero powers, big spells, barbaric sorceresses and stuff. Good
I
stuff.
see. Okay. And then the priest we already know. Everyone
Hmm.
is playing this, I guess.
And it's
Uh,
banned.
and it's banned, as you said. And Death Rattle Rogue, is it the Invincible?
It's got invincible and infectious ghoul. I did not expect there to be many ghouls in
Mm-hmm.
Death Rattle Rogues after seeing Brythorn's list on Twitter, but you've got to give it some credit because when you played that little 1/3 on the board on turn 1, and your opponent clears it thinking it's going to proc one ghoul when it really summons four of them,
Mm.
it can be quite a bummer. So, again, really
The
cool
card.
stuff.
I like the card.
Yep.
Okay, and Evolve Shaman. Okay,
Yep.
with Glug, the Gulper.
Spicy lineup.
Okay, we'll see that in a few seconds. And now we're jumping right to Wire's lineup. Bringing, oh, it's not bringing a shaman, a demon hunter, a priest, a rogue, and a druid, and it prefers to two decks in its like. Okay, Plastiik demon hunter. Okay, doesn't play the quest.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really just Fell Relic Demon Hunter
Mhm.
without the quest. So you have the new weapon, Soul Eater Scythe, which makes your minions into spells that you can discover your minions back with. Pretty good because it enables Felderized Warband to summon 4 minions when it's played. It is a really solid deck. If you don't like quest, it's a very solid alternative to it. And there's also Deal with the Devil, which kind of makes your deck less of a damage deck and more of a board deck, like less of a hand and more of a board kind of deck, which is kind of refreshing for Demon Hunter because I don't think it ever happened unless you were playing aggro before.
Okay, and we have to say that it's the rogue that is banned in this lineup. Okay, so we have to, after the priest, we already know we have to focus on this druid. Originally that.
It's ramp, 40 cards, same old stuff, plus the armor package and the inclusion of the
And everything.
Anubracan combo. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And something interesting also, a card that I did give a good grade for the Druid when I reviewed the set, and no one has been playing since, is
Mm-hmm.
Crystal Broker. 3 mana battle cry, summon a 3-drop or a 10-drop based on the Mana Thirst effect. Not sure how this is going to work. I'm kind of curious because I have not seen it before, despite, I mean, like I said, thinking it was good. So glad to see wiRer is bringing that, and let's go.
Yeah, we're about to see that in a few seconds. Okay, so I have to get the players on the cap. Like that, like that. Okay, I forgot. Okay, it's a demon hunter, it's a priest, it's a rogue, and it's a druid. The rogue has been banned, and the
To be
priest has
fair,
been. Yes.
wiRer's lineup is also pretty spicy when you think about it, because 3 out of 4 of his decks have some neat inclusions in them. Like, I don't think we have seen any of those specific deck lists in World Championship, so kind of happy about that as well.
Okay, I'm giving the players the go. It's okay, you can start. Good luck. And wiRer is here.
Who's bottom? Who's up?
wiRer is at the bottom of your screen. Okay, I have to change this.
You want to follow his perspective, don't you?
Yes.
Let's
Yes,
make the
you're
chat
right.
empathize with the guy from the bottom, right?
Oh, you made me make a mistake. Top is D0nkey. Make me laugh. Bottom is wiRer. And don't forget, guys, on the chat to use the exclamation mark left command, please. Very important. Very important. More important that using the exclamation mark right command. Not very relevant.
I think you made another mistake though here, Max. It was the opposite, right? If you say right, you're going to give me power, right? So if you guys have to click right or top or bottom, maybe left if you're generous.
You're right. You're right that you need more power than I do.
Yeah, you know, I do. I don't have your wonderful little sidekick that has joined your life recently. What is his name?
The cat?
Yeah, kitty cat.
Is Nefertiti.
Nefertiti. Okay.
Yeah,
there's
I didn't have the right to choose his her name. I was more storm in French, so tornado guy, but my wife preferred to have Nefertiti. And as I chose the previous cat's name, so I was okay. Okay, wife.
And it's nice because now you can call her Titi if you want.
Yeah, I called her Tornad Titi.
Titi. Wait, in English, what I just said sounds kind of weird, doesn't it?
Yes. The Titi cat.
I'll let you
it's a
guys know in the
female.
chat before you guys get crazy about what I just said. It's supposed to be a cute name from a yellow bird that gets chased after by a cat in cartoons.
Yeah, it's
what do they call it?
Twitty, I guess, in English. Twitty. With Sylvester the cat.
Oh, yeah, that's the cartoon I was talking about. Also, I think the game has started, hasn't it?
Yeah, but who cares? So we have we have wiRer at the bottom here with this demon hunter, and we have this famous big spell mage using this pelican.
Yep.
Okay, relic here. Relic
What a
vault.
beautiful start. Yep. Turn 3 relic, hero power, clear the pelican. This is just as good as it gets. Relic to bump up the relic is also a decent line. You don't take the 4 damage from the minion, which I think is also a decent thing. And Donkey, you know, you're playing a curve deck, so you might as well want to curve. How do you curve out?
Well, yeah, you want to use the 3 mana here by putting your location the board. Okay, so what is that?
Oh,
If your deck has no minions, summon 4 1/1 editory with rock.
Yeah,
Okay.
I kind of thought that there would be different lines of play here. Seems that wiRer just knows what he wants to do with his hand from the get-go, but I thought expanding on the board with bigger minions could also be a decent plan for him, but seems he just wants to go with the basic draw 4, get them as reduced as possible, then play the file dry, go face kind of line here. He is going to be lightly punished because now if he does that, the relic is going to be debuffed. But look at that draw.
Yeah, you don't want to see this for watch post when you're someone drawing a lot, but cannot beat the reduce minus 20 odd.
Yeah, that's right. That's very right. Though the cheap spells that he got, they're not really helping, are they? I mean, they're damage. They're good setup fodder for the Jays. You know, I was thinking about Fury double relic this turn, but I mean, with this that we have now, I guess you could also be a bit greedier, you know? Like, play 0 mana bounty, or what is it, bouncy? Bounce soul. Get the spell power and clear everything with the unleash spell next turn, so you don't have to waste your damage that you just drew. Seems it's gonna be the plan.
It's something I don't understand here. Do you remember 2 turns ago the Feldore Warband was yellow, and meaning, if I understand it well, that your deck has no minions, so it have summoned 4 1/1 with rush. But when I check wiRer's lineup, I see that it's running Jace, and Jace is not in end, so I assume it's in the deck, and Jace is a minion. So
yes, it is.
Why is it yellow?
Because it's not in the deck. Let me explain that to you real quick. There is a card in his deck which is called the Reaper's Scythe, which transforms the minions in spells.
Yay.
So they're not minions in the deck, so he can play the Falderite thing. That is, like, it's basically what is different between previous spell Demon Hunter and current spell Demon Hunter. And it's so much more consistent like this. Like,
yeah, you're right.
With this spell, he could have Jace, but he could have the spell power. Or he could have Steno if he wants to. It really doesn't matter. Everything he wants, he has now. All in one.
Okay, thank you for that. And as you see, I don't play stun that much nowadays. I'm sorry for that.
What do you have to? No. It's fine. You're setting things up so we can tell the chat how things are working. You know, it's
Everything has
good.
been planned before. So on the
Yes.
Max Team show.
But you should not say that, though. They're gonna know if you tell them.
Do you use the Reckless Apprentice only for these 4 1-to-1s?
I think I do,
guess he is.
because you don't have Wildfire in this deck, so this is probably as good as it gets. And next turn you also have Coin 8 mana thingy here, which could be good.
The famous Arcane Defenders.
Yep. And then you can play a Barret and make more of them. And that's when it gets real dangerous. Alright. Chooses the Steno, because it's got 0 mana spells he can play with. That makes sense. That's a lot of damage, though.
Yeah. You're right. You know, it's hitting face both of its time. No, 4 or
5, yeah.
times.
You were just a little ahead of time, right? You were in the future, you were just explaining to us that it had been 5 times already, but, you know, with the
I like to say
delays.
that we are in the future of the chat because we're 10 minutes later than them, and so it makes us Marty McFly and Doc Emmett Brown, and you are
stop.
Doc Emmett Brown. Yeah, you are.
Okay, so that makes you Marty McFly, right?
Yeah, because I'm the coolest guy of.
So I should not call you a chicken then.
No.
Oh, but are you the Marty McFly from like way back, and this is the reason you have gray hair on top? Because I could be the young, nice Doc Brown. You know, I don't mind that.
Do you know that in Back to the Future 2 and 3, there is a famous musician in it, and do you know who?
Does he play a role?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
And is driving the car that would hit Marty McFly at the end of the second, I guess.
Is it the guy who? No, he was in the first episode. The guy who played the jazz music. No, I don't know.
It's the bassist from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Whoa, they're everywhere.
Yeah, he plays in many films.
I think he was also in The Big Lebowski. Am I correct?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I cannot help you on that. But
I think Donnie is a guy. Yeah.
And in the third movie, we have also ZZ Top. Well,
I think I do remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
We don't have lethal, but we're setting it up.
Because we're hitting this 5-2 again and again.
Yep. We have been using our spells very aggressively so we could get our opponent as low as possible before they try and make any beefy things with the spells. Turns out Donkey has had just enough time to make a big spell before he was dead on board. So that's not quite bad, but because wiRer was able to assemble 2 7/7s on the board, I think the parrot may not just be enough. Or is it? Actually, it is, because you get to trade, freeze, and play more stuff. Huh. Yeah, I'm not so sure what this Steno is. I mean, is it because we picked Steno? Should we have picked anything else? I don't even think so, because we have to find damage for the taunts, and it's like it did a lot in that regard, so it's kind of complicated. And Donkey is going to play for board now. He's right.
Yeah.
Push it, baby. Do it.
Okay. Heal with the Jivan.
Yep. As I said, playing the board. I don't think we've seen as many stats on a board from Demon Hunter before.
I want it though. Oh, this.
Wait, I need to check what you just told me though, because that I don't remember seeing Donnie in Back from the Future. So it's the Red Hot Chili
Do you really think I could be wrong on something?
No, it's
sorry.
it's another guy. Okay, so the name is Flea.
Yeah, that's it.
And so
That's
who
it
was
from
I
the Red
thinking
Hot
of?
Chili Peppers.
Yeah, and Donnie was interpreted by. Wait, so it was not Donnie. I was told a lie.
Okay,
Holy
so
smokes. Okay.
Pelican is eating this demon. Okay, I don't know in real life any pelican eating any demon.
I mean, they aim for the
Austin.
eye, so that works.
Okay. So, do you say Magister or Magister?
Oh, you've been casting with Meaty lately, haven't you? Because
Yeah.
he loves to twist words and make you make it difficult for you. No, it's Magister.
Thank you. Because
that's
I was asking this to Michi, but Michi doesn't know how to speak English. So not very relevant.
Yeah, I understand. Actually, it's not Magister either, but I mean, you have to guess it at some point. We can't just carry you all the time.
Thank you.
No problem.
I have to say that Michi is calling Guff Jeff. So.
Yeah, I love it when he does that because it's it's like it should have been pronounced that way now. Whenever I hear him say Juff, I'm like, yeah, tell them it's Juff now. And I really don't know why. I think he's just in my head, you know.
Yeah, I guess something, many things happens in your head.
Yeah, there's something going on here. Anyway, with the Mechista Dongrasp on the board and Mordrish active in your hand, what's the line?
The line is to heal your opponent.
Yes, it is. And the big spell Mage, which is notorious for swapping the cost of the cards in your hand.
It's now! It's just time! Go for it! Go for it!
I think
it's called Top Deck.
That was a theft. Okay, like let's not make it what it's
That's
not.
what we do in the Max team.
Wait, is it lethal?
Yes, it has to be.
Okay, yeah, it is. All right. We needed damage. Arguably, with less than 10 cards in our deck and 2 bound souls, we should be able to predict that it can happen. Turns out it was actually the most likely card to draw because there's 2 of them. So it's not a high roll. It was the highest likely thing, probability thing. Not so sure how to English this, but
yeah. Could be mad on that. Anyway, it's okay.
Yeah, I think if I'm Donkey, I'm gonna yell like, got high roll and stuff. But I mean, I have to be honest.
No, you would say that in French. Putain ta mère.
I think I would say.
I'll say more like that.
I would say something a bit more like, oh sa mère, sérieux, mais non, mais vraiment, mais.
Oh putain, mais non.
Mais va cru. That would be my reaction to it. But
okay.
That's really because I would be taking the damage. wiRer did not high roll. That was very much a normal outcome.
Really upset on Hearthstone. It's only mais non. Only that. Like you're tired. You're really tired.
Really though?
Yeah. Yeah, really. Because when I play this kind of games, for me, the worst is about to happen. Okay? So when it hits me really, really hard, so it's okay. It was it was programmed to happen. Okay, but when
Mhm.
it's too much, okay, then it's mais non. That's it.
Yeah.
Only that, because you cannot take it like yeah, we will have the luck on the side and nothing will happen. No, everything is happening in this game. You have to prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the rogue is out. Donkey's rogue. Which version is that? Yeah, Death Rattle rogue with the infectious ghouls.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have that as well, where when you play against a deck that whenever it heals you to death, it's like extremely scary, but it's not consistent enough for you to actually worry about it. You're always worried that the worst is gonna happen if you don't play against the deck very often.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yo.
because that's my case.
Okay.
I'm afraid of Death Rattle Rogue. This thing it's scary. I already see the 4 ghouls on the board.
Mhm.
Don't you?
Yeah. When you see these shatters, oh, what is that? Shatter Chamber at on the board, and your net Death Rattle minions cost one less. You know that it may happen very quickly. You add the coin, and the goal is not that far, but
Hmm.
that's okay. It's programmed to happen. So okay.
That's right. It should always happen at some point. You just got to be better than this and beat it.
Yeah,
And I mean,
and
the winning mentality is, it's not happening. Come on, it's so inconsistent. I'm just gonna beat this thing, right? Like, let's play boot on 4 and win the game. Yeah, you're right. Thanks. Oh,
you're welcome. Okay, so what is that? Oh,
that it's lethal in 2
here she
turns.
is. Here she is. Infectious goals. Is it coining it out? You have to, donkey, please. We want to see the ghoul. Now. Yeah. Yes, no, yes, no. Read that. Maybe he wants to 4 seconds first. Oh. And oh, isn't. Hmm. Could have been only the Snowfall Graveyard just here. Mac,
Uh,
Max McFly. That's me. Jack Attack. Jack Attack was the. Do you remember her being top 8 in the Maxland 4? The
yeah,
first
I do
first
remember, and
girl.
I also have to kind of apologize because we played. We played the first round, right?
Okay.
And much later in the day, I was talking with Bada Jimpom,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought Jack Attack was, in fact, Jake Attack, the guy from New Zealand.
Okay.
And she was next to us, and she shook my hand. She told me, "I'm Jack Attack," and I didn't hear it properly. So I was just really glad I was shaking the hand of someone new. I gave her a big smile and everything, but I didn't give her the conversation I thought she was expecting, and she should be expecting from a previous opponent. So sorry about that. I really didn't hear your name properly. That was great, though, meeting people at the Maxland. Is there going to be another Maxland Max?
You'll have information about that at the end of the Max Cup 9. And for you,
Okay.
it will be maybe at the end of the evening. If you want to
Holy.
wait. You know, you have
Okay.
everything in advance.
So I'll just use this opportunity to tell the world of Hearthstone that the Max team is the best organization around at the moment.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
if
Thank
you
you.
want to play LAN events, meet people, greet people, and possibly cast matches, you might as well want to participate in their events. So there's more of them in the future. And Donkey has not made like a
Ooh.
zillion goals, but he's trying to build a wall of taunts.
Yes, yes. He prefers to keep the ghouls for later, but will it be a later?
I think wiRer has an idea. I'm not gonna tell you what idea it is, because I think you can find it, chat. Come on. What do you think he's doing? Huh?
He
He's
doesn't
not-
know himself.
He's not triing the lentille. He's not counting the perle. He is going face straight to the bush.
He's not enculing the mouche.
Thank you. I was trying to find more variants of it. There's a couple expressions like these that I like
Yeah.
that variants of.
Yeah, we're very
Okay.
lucky in France with those kind of expressions. So
Yep,
we
are.
have the goal. The goal is here, and it's sharp.
It is a signature goal. It looks actually spookier like that. I kind of like.
Yeah,
I kind of like it.
like
But
it too.
if you're wirer, like you're close, but also kind of far. It's kind of a Linkin Park type of situation, right?
Hmm.
But is it gonna matter in the end, Max? Are we gonna draw 4 cards and find the damage we need? Are we gonna die next turn? I'm lost.
Not sure about that. What will it
Yep.
be?
Okay, I like this. We have damage on the board. We can get rid of the taunts that do not have a death threat at all. So we take it slow. Don't activate anything. You do not click the red button that has summon 10 ghouls and taunts in it. You let them do that work for you if they can. And you set
Yeah,
up.
good.
And now you get punished because there is an invincible in the hand. But you really could not play around it anyway, so I think I'm in line with wiRer on this one. But what is D0nkey gonna do?
Yeah, he's coining out is invincible.
Yes.
Is half dragon and half horse. What is that?
No, it's half beast, half undead. Have you not read the news, Max?
Sorry. Okay. It's half pony and half. How do you say truth in English?
Am I supposed to know
Truth,
that?
truth. I guess it's something like that. I already saw it before.
Okay, I got it. I got it checked. That's fine. I'm used
Thank
to
you.
it. Truth.
You're
in
not.
English,
You're not.
trout.
Trout. That's it.
Yeah.
You're not Doc Emmett Brown for nothing.
That's right. So invincible is half unicorn, half trout. This is what Max was trying to say.
But it's a unicorn with 3 cones. 3 horns.
Yeah, because corn is something completely different.
Okay.
Hard.
Can we do
times, I think.
something here?
I'm afraid it's really, really hard because.
Yes.
Oh wait, no! I thought it was gonna give the taunt, but no, it's not. It's not like the leapfrog from Battlegrounds. You have to kill Invincible for it to give a taunt. So now it's really hard for.
Okay,
for
yeah,
D0nkey.
it's give a random friendly death. Okay,
Yeah, and-
forgot about that as well.
I mean, now
Ooh.
we're going to summon a ghoul whenever the 4/1 dies, which I assume, based on the vision that we have, is never. But if it dies, it's going to summon lots of things. But what is important now is that Invincible has not made another taunt.
Yeah.
So wiRer can go face. For now.
Yeah, and going face is good enough when your opponent is only 6.
He's 1 off. Are we going to stay 1 off until the end of the game?
Now it's a top deck. Check it.
Is it?
Okay.
Oh.
As you said. That's it on the Mac TV.
Yeah,
Already
that was not
recorded.
the likeliest thing this time. But it's what the likeliest thing comes from, so it's kind of like the origin of a likely thing. But it's really a high roll. Or maybe there was enough damage in the deck that it's not a high roll. Whatever. It's game over. We've done it. 2-0, is it?
Yeah, 2-0. And for any reason, I don't. Okay. Just a stone didn't display it anymore, but it's alright now. And Total Range said, "It's fine. You did what's good." I guess it's when I tried to have the magister. Do you know that Mitty is saying a gift as well instead of gift?
A gift? Gift
Gift,
the
yeah.
Naru?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's kind of how do I say
It's
in,
guys to the
in
Naru
English?
though.
Déranger en anglais sans que ce soit trop péjoratif. Not
Disturbed?
not dubbed. Yeah, disturbed, not dumb.
Yeah.
Disturbed, I guess.
Ah, okay, déranger. Okay, yeah, yeah. In the sense of, got a problem, mate.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
something
but
wrong. Okay.
maybe disturbed is not that bad for him.
Yeah. No, I don't think he's disturbed. I think he's purposely disturbing. Like he's actively trying to make you disturb. Because if
Yeah,
you
you're right.
didn't know, he's a doctor.
Yeah,
This
you're
guy
right.
needs people to cure. So if he can cure people from the Hearthstone community, oh what the?
Ooh.
Look at the watch post.
Okay, good.
Okay,
So
now,
we
look
have
who's
the
disturbed now.
shaman. We have the shaman here, played by D0nkey. This is wiRer, and wiRer doesn't like the watch post here on cam is shaking his head. He doesn't like it.
Is he saying no, 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 no?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like the Batman song. No, 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 no.
Yeah, I kind of like My Chemical
No, 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 no,
Romance's
no, no, no.
cover of this song, by the way.
No, 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 no. No, no,
Are you
no,
doing
no,
it?
Batman?
Is it like? Is it like a mosquito cover of the song?
Batman. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so Relic Vault, Relic of the Phantasm,
It's all
summoning
so
and
expensive.
summoning. What is that?
Yes. It's all very expensive, but Shaman is so slow with the double Farsight without the coin, the double
Ooh.
evolve, and the Bloodlust. Like he's got everything for whenever he's got a board, but he doesn't have a board. What a shame.
But you have the Sea Giant here.
It's
With
too
all
expensive.
those. Yes, but only 2 manas with all these
Yeah.
tokens. But I guess 2 of the tokens will hit the watch post.
Yeah, so it's gonna cost 5. Holy. This is not how you showcase the best deck in the game, D0nkey. I trusted you. Come on. I mean, I'm happy, you know, like we've made a watch post from a muck pools and it was sensational and stuff, but yeah, this is really not nice for D0nkey. Could have gone way better. Now, wiRer is going to pay 2 mana to discover something. I'm not sure that there is a natural pick here. Steno isn't bad since you have kind of cheap cards and it helps trading a board so it doesn't stick, so it doesn't get evolved. But that is also kind of what the Arcanist does. So maybe you want to pick that, yeah, and wait for the
Okay.
what is it, barrage, like 1 mana spell thingy, unleash stuff. I don't know. Do we even need words anymore to describe the cards anyway?
And we say D0nkey's end is bloodlust, far from being played, I guess.
Yeah, and guess how? Okay, how do you add salt to a wound with D0nkey's hand?
Okay, what is that? 8/8.
You draw Brucan. Yep.
Okay, okay. Undead. Live undead, but you don't know it. Or maybe you do. You know Slayer?
Yeah.
Oh, there is a track called Live Undead.
Okay,
I like it.
maybe I've heard it, but it doesn't ring much of a bell as of now. Maybe
I guess
should
it's on
listen.
South of Heaven. album.
Okay.
If you,
I will check it out.
If you haven't, you have to listen to this. South of Heaven by Slayer. You see.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
This is a
Ooh.
lot of damage.
Yeah. And cheap damage.
Yes, it is yet another giant that's not gonna hit wiRer's face.
Mm.
We have played the Relic of Dimensions. We have cleared the board. We have answers. We have proactive plays. We've got everything.
We have 2 pounds.
But do we have love?
No, he's from Luxembourg.
Do we love Shaman Max? Or do we like those tasteless demon hunters that there's 14 of at the World Championship?
Yeah, but
Maybe we do.
You know that it's not bringing the same version as anyone because it's not playing the quest. So maybe. Oh. And it's not liking this as well. shaking his head twice, and D0nkey is laughing.
This is hilarious. Of course he's laughing. Alright,
Okay.
I think this is still wiRer's game to win because we really drew a whole lot of nothing on the Shaman side, and wiRer's just done such a great job of clearing everything turn after turn, managing his resources, dealing with the watch post debuffs as well, you know, in the process. He's just been keeping a good rhythm, right? Like he's pacing through this game like a champion. And he's not allowing D0nkey to create much of an opportunity for himself. How do you do this next turn, though? Is it 6 mana play on 6?
I'm thinking about the sculptures, maybe to get rid of the 4/5, because at the end of your turn, do something you don't like, and you want this to end.
Yeah. You know, this board state makes me think of a commentary that's been quite common at some point in Hearthstone's history, which is that the best players, they know how to put their opponents in a situation that nothing feels great, right? Like it's those tricky turns that you don't want to do, but you have to anyway.
Yeah.
And I feel like wiRer is doing this very well here because D0nkey's deck needs one of 2 things to start to get going in Snowball. 1, a big hand. It's not a big hand. 2, a big board. He doesn't have any board. So D0nkey now, if he doesn't want to just pass his turns, he needs to find things that don't exist. And talking about things that don't exist, look at that little tutu on the board. What do you think about it?
I like the little. It's a Vol'jin? Yeah. Do you remember the previous Vol'jin? It was a priest card, and it was what is it? Comment tu dis échanger déjà? Swapping. It was swapping his own health with a minion on board. It was a 6/2.
Yeah, I remember it because they brought it back at some point for 2
Yeah.
weeks, and it was never played. But I was not playing Hearthstone at the time. It was actually in Standard.
Yeah, I was too young.
I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Everyone knows that you are the real Marty McFly, and I am the old guy almost dead.
Nah, no, because you're Marty McFly from way in the future.
Hey, I
And
guess
I'm
we are
Doc Brown
both
from way
Marty
in the
McFlys.
past. That's right.
Or two McFlys.
Yeah, you know, the multiverse is kind of huge, so everything is possible.
We can do everything we want,
Yep.
and we want
And
that.
wiRer chose to clear the 2 mana engineer so he could have no specific turn. Okay, I thought it would be an opportunity for him to play the Arcanist, but as we said before, yeah, sorry.
Will he have the time to do so?
Oh, I'm sure he does have the time to do everything he wants.
I'm not sure. Yes, he does.
Yeah. He must have
Discover
the time.
something. Okay.
Oh, no, maybe he didn't have the time to trade the 1/1 in, because if he had that time, I suppose he would have removed the mana from Sea Giant. Could be wrong, though. I'm not sure. Maybe that's a good way to avoid 2 damage being sent to your face, but I don't think this is the priority in that spot. I don't know. Either way, Jace is ready. Sorry, should we say Yace now? Is ready for turn 8, and things are looking good for wiRer. I'm not gonna lie.
Rokan of the elements.
Yep. Yet another underwhelming board that wiRer is going to have zero difficulty clearing next turn with the Silver Moon Arcanist if he wants to. But could be a threat if D0nkey was to stabilize in the next couple of turns, because that persistent hero power is
Oh, it plays
huge in the late game.
two copies of Bloodlust. Isn't it too much?
I think one is too much.
Yeah,
And-
zero is not enough.
No, I mean maybe Shaman is too much. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm a bit lost, but I guess if your deck has one shot, one opportunity
Mm-hmm.
to see everything you ever wanted, one moment, would you Bloodlust or not? I mean, you have to have two of those, right? I think it makes complete sense in a deck that is all in, such as Evolve Shaman.
Mm-hmm.
But his deck's really not doing him justice right now.
Okay. So everything has been cleared, as you mentioned before.
Yep.
We can greet you about that. Okay, what is that? Carving chisel. After your hero attacks, do something. What?
Yeah.
Summon a random basic totem.
Yeah, best card in the game by far, not even close.
Yeah.
Might as well want to tweet about it. But Convincing Disguise is going to make this totem into a much worse card in the
Ooh.
form of a 3-mana Acolyte.
Okay.
More stats plus an additional effect.
Oh.
I'm
Okay,
now
and
looking at
we
Donkey's
have
hand.
we have the Jace in end. Everything can happen now.
Oh,
Okay.
it's
It's
such.
a lot. It's a lot. A lot of damage coming in.
It is. I think it's actually a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say more than enough, but I mean, while this is true, it doesn't say much about this situation, because it's not really the fact that he does a lot of damage now. It's
Mm.
the fact that whatever he's setting up for now, I mean, what's D0nkey gonna do? Play Bloodlust? No. This has got to be such a painful game for D0nkey now. You said he was laughing earlier. I hope he still's gonna be laughing after, because that is a horrible game to witness. Shaman not doing shaman things. What a shame. Okay, do we trade with the... Yeah, right.
Yes, we do. Oh. Okay. We only add rush, I guess, the 1/1. Because it
Yeah.
didn't hit face.
Yeah, it's never charge. He played the Warband? Is it Warband? The 4-mana spell at the beginning of the turn, so it was not like a leftover minion from before. Oh, he's tanking with a space?
Tyrannus. Another reason to play the Sea Giants of Tyrannus. What is that? 1/3 at the start of the turn, draw a Murloc. Okay.
Oh, wait, no, you're still in the game, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, because I got kicked out by spectator mode before the evolve.
The old good spectator mode.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
I guess
the game was over.
it's over now. Yeah, with Jace and the Warblades.
I was trying to click wiRer spectate, and the game said, apparently I'm attempting to spectate something that's already over. So.
You can go to bed. It's already over.
Been a pleasure. Oh wait, yeah, that's 3-0, isn't it?
Yeah, 3-0.
He's close.
Very quick here. Thanks for the games. Are you okay for a little interview on Discord? Okay, and wiRer as well. Okay, we have the both of them, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to add them directly in this conversation. So, wiRer and D0nkey. Okay, add. Okay, I guess we have everyone calling the guys. Yes, we have wiRer. Are you
Hello.
here?
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah, we can hear you. How are you?
I'm good.
And we have D0nkey as well.
Okay, now I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, good.
We can hear you. Thank you for the games. And we saw that this the last game was not that funny for wiRer on on his side.
Yeah,
And D0nkey, you were laughing twice in the game at the same time that wiRer was shaking his head.
yeah.
But
So
what do you think about the shaman right now?
I
This vision. Do you think?
I think it's okay. I think I played poorly. I played multiple games. I was too focused around like the high
Mhm.
roll. So just should have too defensive. Should have just been more proactive and trying to kill it. Should have specifically in the Shaw match, but should have played more into tiny toys and what's it
Mm.
called, convincing disguise. I should have
Yeah.
kept that. But yeah, I think it has some potential. Like if you look at the stats for the shaman in
Mhm.
this game, I'm not unfavored versus any of the decks from Wire.
Yeah. Okay.
So it makes sense, but it didn't work out in the end.
Okay. And why on your side you don't bring a shaman here? Do you
Yeah.
think
Dare
the
you?
class is too is too pro now?
Well, I was just sad they deleted Shaman when they deleted Snowfall Guardian, so
Yeah.
I
You
stopped
think
playing
that
the class.
you think that the discard is the only thing now that can save shaman?
Well, it would make it better for sure.
Mm.
I don't know if it would save it. I don't think it would be overpowered or anything, but
Mm.
yeah. Like, the thing is, all the cards that they keep nerfing are always collateral damage for Shaman. The Naphri's nerf is huge for Shaman. What did they nerf? Theotize was also huge for Shaman. Then they nerfed Snowfall Guardian, which indirectly also nerfed Bolna, because that was like one of the best cards to combo with. Next, it's gonna be probably Bran. So yeah, I don't have too high hopes for Shaman. I also don't think a miniset can save it, so we gotta wait until
Yeah, we're
after the
far from this
rotation or
recent.
something.
Yeah, you're
To be
playing
fair-
from way too far behind, actually. Yeah.
To be fair, the Evolve Shaman is looking decent in stats. I think it's a playable deck. But do we want Shaman to be that?
Could be. I guess for some people, at least, it could be a funny experience. I was a little sad to see D0nkey's hand in this game because, like, double Bloodlust, Fireside Giants that you couldn't play because wiRer was trying to keep you off the board all the time. You had some pretty funny evolves with the watch bows, the 5-mana thing that
Very
debuffs
good.
everything.
I would
Uh,
play Disrupt Shaman, to be fair.
Yeah, Disrupt Shaman kind of sounds funny as well. But here we are, spicy lineup beat another spicy lineup, and I think, wiRer, that your lineup is kind of close to someone else's at Words. Am I right?
I don't know. I submitted this deck last weekend and I didn't play the game after they nerfed the Hunter card and the Naphrius, so I didn't really have a clue what decks to submit.
Okay.
Also, the quest Demon Hunter, like it popped up. I saw it before the submission, but I had 0 games on it, so I submitted this Demon Hunter. And then now, when I was looking at my matchups against D0nkey, honestly, I thought the Demon Hunter wouldn't get a single win, so I just threw it out as the first deck. So I was pleasantly surprised, to say the least, that I swept with the deck.
Yeah, it was trying to seduce you because you weren't giving him enough credit. Yeah, I was mentioning Dedro, by the way, when I said someone else had a similar lineup at Worlds. So guess you made a similar call together, but how do you feel about this Demon Hunter now that you've tried it and it's done you good?
I mean, it's probably not much worse than the quest one. Like,
Mm.
you can't high roll as much, but it should still be a decent deck. But if you have the choice between the two decks, you always go for the quest one, right?
Okay. And does any of you have any clue about a new nerfs upcoming? Maybe next week. I was thinking Tuesday, maybe something like that, or am I dreaming?
We have good indication that there will be a patch on Tuesday, but we don't know if it will have balance stuff because there are a couple
Okay.
things starting, ending. I forget, like at that date on the 20th, like at Blizz o'clock, they always patch. So we
Mm.
have strong indication that there will be a patch, but maybe it won't have many balance changes or any balance changes. We'll see.
Okay.
But I'm hopeful because if they don't patch then it's gonna be like 2-3 weeks afterwards because of holidays. So it'll
Okay.
probably be Tuesday.
I have
I
to.
think they have to do something, right? Because nobody's gonna play their new class over Christmas because it's unplayable. Has to be bad for sales. So kind of expect them to give Death Knight a bit of a boost before the holidays.
Yeah, but maybe it's not playable, but no one can ban it. Don't forget that.
Yeah, nobody can ban it if nobody brings it. Did you see that?
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, they have to. They must be really mad now, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. But honestly, they should have just asked players because everybody was saying before the expansion release that Boon Priest and Rogue was still like oppressively around. So they could have just tweaked those decks a bit and we would have a lot more fun right now, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
it could be. I mean, you always have 2 weeks after an expansion release when they try and look at things and they decide. So I like to say when I'm asked about the meta right after an expansion release that the meta has not begun yet, and I kind of wish it begun by now. But there it is. We have Worlds.
I was just looking at the new cards and I saw no card that interacted with turn 4 100 to 100 stats board. So
Come on, there's Asphyxiate.
Yeah, asphyxiation, which I haven't played with at all because I haven't played any Death Knight.
Oh wait,
yeah,
is it a Death Knight card? What a shame.
I mean, I guess technically speaking, the concoctions deal with it, but you know, it's not in the class you want to have it.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, you have the neutral 2/2 that freezes, right? That you can freeze it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
but
can
it's turn
freeze it
6.
a turn later.
Wait, no, it silences turn 6. You can freeze it turn 4 and just die a turn later.
That's right.
Fuck. It can't even freeze their face. Can you imagine?
It
Could
can't
stop a
freeze
weapon
face?
swing. Yeah.
Where's
But
my
yeah,
Burlock when I need him?
I don't think it was like a huge surprise that the same old decks that were oppressive before are still oppressive. If you play in High Legend, it's pretty much all you're facing. You don't see any Death Knights. I mean, there are just 4 classes in right now in Legend, which is very sad, I think, for a new release.
Yeah, right. Okay, we'll see. We'll see because I want to. I tried to get information to see if we have to skip the next week for the Max Open Cup 9 to avoid having nerves in the middle of the round. But we'll see. We'll see that. Thank you guys. Thank you, wiRer, for the games, for being here with us tonight, and good luck for the next rounds.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And GG's.
Thank you.
GG's, fine.
See you guys.
See you guys. Have fun.
Okay, Kanapesh, here we are. So very quick games. The first one 3-2, but very quick. And now we had a 3-0 by wiRer over D0nkey with this Demon Hunter. We saw that Demon Hunter was very impressive tonight. The quest version or the version without the quest we saw also two versions of rogues. Maybe this Death Metal rogue, it's something that we can improve now, because it was not that impressive tonight.
Especially maybe after the next balance patch, because
Mm.
like we talk about the nerfs, right? We want nerfs. We just can't play against Dracaboon every single game anymore, right? It's been 3 months.
Yeah,
But there's not just nerfs, there's also buffs sometimes.
yeah, you're
And
right.
maybe they're gonna nerf something in the Death Rattle Rogue. Maybe they're gonna buff something in the Evolve Shaman. Maybe they're gonna
Mm.
I mean, lots of new decks or archetypes that have been released or are kind of playable but way too weak or too fringe. We should keep an eye on, I think, because we will have a chance to improve after the patch.
Yeah. So we will be there next week on Thursday for the round 6 of the Max Open Cup 9. And
Yeah.
I have to thank you, Kanapesh, would I say Document Brown, for having been here tonight with me. And see you next time, guy. Oh, you're muted. You're muted. What did you do? Oh, we cannot hear you anymore. Thank you, and see you. See you guys.